going on. Got this clip for y'all boys. Good little bad work. You know, this game right here we lost, but this game right here was purely on me. You know, this game we were really up the whole game. Now, yeah, a couple of my teammates were struggling to hit shots. You know, a lot of my passes I was making is not in the clip because they missed the shot, but you'll see at the end of the game in the shot profile, everyone pretty much got shots up, but we were struggling. But still, even with that, we still should have won the game because we were up the whole game. But we don't get into this bad work. You know, the way I run the point guard, I really like to pass the ball and let my teammates rock out, you know. Especially in the beginning of the game, you know, I don't have to dominate the ball the whole game. You know, you inbound me the ball, I'm gonna pass it up to you. Let everybody rock out. Because if I'm pitching the ball ahead and y'all are rocking out, then I don't gotta do too much. I'll sit back and let y'all rock out. I'm gonna get a bucket every now and then, but if my teammates killing, I'm not gonna stop I don't gotta be Superman, you know, but you know, if I'm passing the ball up and we ain't getting nothing going, then yeah, I gotta rock out. Like I say, every video, I do what basketball calls me to do. Right side, fade, 3 ball, good. You know, but this loss right here is for sure on me because we were up the whole game. Ain't no reason we should have lost this game, but y'all gonna see why we lost at the end. This play right here, I get the ball on the right side. Just be aggressive. You know, get to the rack. Like I say, how I talk about I'm 7 foot, but I can kind of do everything at 7 foot. You know, shouts out to Mike Wang. You know, he allowed me to dribble the ball, pass the ball, get to the basket, shoot the ball at a high level, do everything, play a little defense, and help my center get rebounds. So, you know, I'm thankful for what he done this year. This is a great game, in my opinion. A couple things got to be fixed, but I'm loving it. Get to the left side, fade. Good. That's legend. You know, in the way they was guarding me, this team, they were kind of loading up on me, pause, but I was still just able to float right to the basket. You know, one thing about this game, I feel like the bumps are very harsh, but you know, if you invest in strong handle or use them max +1s and +2s on strong handle, it does make a little difference. Now, it doesn't make a difference for every defender that's gonna guard you, but for certain defenders, if they don't have those right badges when they're trying to bump you, you can get that animation to where they're on your hip like last year, and you can really, you know, step back, hop step, spin off of them, or like me with being 7 foot, I can just fade and shoot right over the top, and they'll still say open. So we were pretty much up the whole game, and towards the end, you know, it started to slip away. It's tied up right now. We just gave up an O board. Center shoots it, and we give up another O board. Their small forward gets a tip done. Now we're down 2. And so they pass it to the AI, get a wide open, no dip. Cool. Now we back up 1. You know, really mad because we really shouldn't have lost this game anyway. We really should have put them away, but we could never just find legs to get it done. You know, you're going to see in the box score at the end. You know, their small forward goes for another ISO. Hits him with this crazy move and cooks him. You know, I try to help get a contest. Couldn't do it. We down 1. So the game pretty much slipping away at this point, and we inbound to the shooting guard. And I go to the corner, and I probably feel like I should have ran this play from the top and really got a chance to attack and get something going, but I don't know, we didn't. Threw it to the AI. AI throws a turnover, man. And then now we got a foul, shot clock. You know, and that game right there, we go to the free throw game and we lost. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, man. But I only had 1 assist this game, but if you look at the box score, like everyone pretty much got shots up. And a lot of those shots were for me making reads and making the pass, the skip passes, the dump offs, you know, really playmaking. But, you know, my teammates really couldn't get it going. You know, shooting guard went 3 for 12, 0 for 5. You know, my small forward, he got a lot of good transition buckets, and he had some great steals. You know, a lot of kickouts, a couple kickouts to the center. He couldn't really convert, but nevertheless, you know, sometimes the box score don't always tell the story. You know, I'm passing the ball, just, you know, sometimes the ball don't go in the basket. You don't get an assist for the ball not going in the basket, but it was still a great game. We should have won it, but we turned the ball over at the end. But if you just like me and you tired of playing with randoms, you trying to play with a squad, you trying to get on Pro-Am and really get a team together and really play some good competitive ball, hit the Discord link in the bio. We got more clips on the way.